Well, bear with me a second. Done goofed. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this stuff down here. No, let's put that there. In fact, I accidentally turned off the Wi-Fi, off the router entirely. In the process of trying to move the television. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's probably gonna. I'm almost 95% certain it's gonna try to spit ads back out again. Just so annoying. Back down here. Okay. I think I can live with this. Might not be the best setup, but might be better for my neck in the long run. I am at least me if I can. There's work to be done. There are tasks that I can do today. I might do some of that while I'm mining in the background. Oh, yeah, ads. Yes, ads. Huh. You can see what's going on. Hopefully, didn't break everything too bad. Not too bad. Oh, once I get done with this, I gotta remember to. I think there's a group signing up for. The not this coming arcade pit, but the pit after that. That I need to look at and approve. Oh, go into warehouse. Costco. The Costco app does not work. Double check just to make sure, but I'm. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yo, not working. Go in and check to see what's going on. Signups. Got. Oh yeah, I do also need to. Let's see if they are. Nope, they are not. I will have to ask them to. Okay. Okay. Where are they on? Might be them. Oh, they were on and off. Okay. You also need to add two events to the calendar. Bear with me. I am hanging out, watching chat. I just also do multiple things at once. I might swap it. I don't know. Trying to. First and set up for the 8th as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Actually, let me turn that in. We do have some reclaim asteroid belt. Let me try. I don't know how well it'll do. Let me try switching over to this. And I'm curious if the autopilot will be able to do, if it'll be able to handle combat quests or not. This combat's kind of like the most. It is kind of the most difficult because things fire back and you have to pay attention to your armor and stats and such. You don't want to get blown up while you're. That's the thing. I don't think you can get blown up. At least it doesn't seem like you can. Cause I assume because early game, like if you run out of money, there's no like free ship, like free, basic ass ship thing in this game. So we'll see. We'll see if it can handle. No, it's just a white or like a regular quality mission. Maybe it'll. Nice work. That salvage? Okay. Yeah. Basic mission, or the whatever the white. I think that's like standard. Standard level quest is not too tough. Express call. I'll keep an eye on that on the. Probably should have actually put the screen, huh? Okay. Let me see. These are all Moscow. Oh, that might. Let us check it out. Go to. All right. Save. Um. Um. I see. No. Okay. If see if there's any that actually work right. Work as intended. The list. I don't think there is. Well, I mean up here. All tasks that require things that do not work. Articles. Find earning estimate for home listing. Okay, maybe that'll work. Maybe. I am. Hold on. Oh, why didn't I? I should have. I didn't even touch it that time. I fucking brush my arm next to the mic and it'll turn on. Man, no. No, I'm just repeating the problem of arching my neck up to look at the wrong way. Turnabout. Ooh, ow. Yeah, no. This is my arm. I've done the goof. Learn about host. I assume it's this. Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. I think I am goofing this up. Okay. I think All these tasks may have been written before the app changed. And look and see down here. I don't think so. Huh. Bear with me a second. See if this will work or not. Um. Thinking of. I don't think that there's that this I don't think this thing exists anymore, so these are all written for an older version. which I assume is probably intentional. They like they don't want people sitting around doing estimates for their, you know, Airbnb properties and then realizing that that's not what they're getting paid or whatever. So why give them a tool that they can like point at and go like, that's not what this thing agreed to. That's not what this says. Yada yada. So they're, you know, they probably stripped that out and said like, no, that's not. That's not how it works anymore. So whatever. Whatever. Let's see if there's any of these that work. I don't want to go through and do ones that don't, because I don't want to get hosed for doing stuff that they can reject in any way. Oh, not that. Okay, that might be doable. Although these are much cheaper tasks at this point. I'll look and see. See if it's worth it or not. Ow. Now my left arm is going numb because I'm laying it on this side wrong. The blasting is a little loud, I think. Maybe a little too loud. The guns blasting. Oops. Okay. Why is this not tracked? Are you shitting me? Is it just that one? Please just tell me it's just that one. I mean, if all the rest of them are like this, or at least these ones, I'm not going to sit around here and sort through tasks for dollars at a time, especially when they take that long. So silly. I mean, it's super weird because it seems like other people have done the stuff, so like it should automatically just go like, ah, that must be the task that everybody's doing, and then assign it to that. It is not. They're all untracked. Fuck off. I'm not sitting. It is honestly not worth the $1.25 to like type in on a digital like click pad the name of these tasks and then finding them. It's like, no. Like, sort your shit out, please. Do the basic stuff on your end. It seems like this batch that's here is like the bare minimum. I'll look and see if there's any others. But man. I just wanted to do some tasks. Make a few bucks, you know? Let's see, I'll look through stuff that isn't attached to the Zillow app stuff. Because I suspect all of these are probably not tracked. Search holes with a mountain view. That might work. Let me see. Let me double check. Waiting for repairs. Okay, those work. All right. That I can live with. Okay. Let's do... Okay. Okay. Those are at least doable. And tracked properly, so... Not a massive ball ache, more or less. Let me go back to studies. Let me briefly look and see what we got going on here. You're blasting. I'll disengage it when we get back to the base. Let's investigate that. See what's going on there real quick. Just one ship? I can live with that. Derelict where rat? Wreck rat. Oh. I don't have my friggin... That's a bummer. Hold on, can I... How quickly does it go away? I click on that. Dang. That didn't take long at all. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. And let me turn the... Okay, second. Okay, did get the mission done at least. Complete. Accept. Complete. We want one of these duders with us. In fact, oh yeah, we do. I cannot make them here though, because, well, I could. Locator beacon will be fine. Mission board. So let's go do this real quick. And then I can drop down that beacon if it's worth mining that stuff up. That way. Oh, actually, no, I don't even need the beacon, do I? It's a mission, so I can just go back and swap my stuff out. I'm being silly. Is there stuff worth here? Ooh. Tungsten, carbon, platinum, titanium, carbon. Nice. Rich Serax is decent. Yeah, okay. That might be worth. Ooh, and we got a derelict. Nice. Get blown up. Okay. Uh-oh. Another warship is here. What? Somehow we've gotten so close that the missile things are blasting us too. Oh, don't do that. Oops. Blasted. Okay. And then this. Ah, these dang missiles fire a lot further than the other things. So let's blow up the missile launcher first, because it's really your only defense. There we go. Now we can drive you out of here. blasted. Okay. Alright, so that's done. We can... What I think I'll do is I'll just get my drone ship and we can... Oh, I don't have any core. No, actually. Let me look. We'll see what we got. I might have some kind of core miner or core salvager. Sorry, it's what is it? Grinder that I can strap on the drone ship and maybe get both the mining and the scrapping done at the same time. That'll just do that while I'm repairing. Let's deposit that stuff. Let's move those. We will swap over to the crab boat. And we want... I'll salvage grinder. I think it's, yeah, that. And then we can get core mining, we'll get some surface drones, and then we'll get the salvage lasers as well. Yeah, there we go. That should get us all the material out of there that we want. Bum bum. Okay. Let's run those in just a second. Okay, we want to come over here and start stripping this dude down because that's... Oh, the whole kit is kind of hard to get. We'll start with it though, because... Oh, wrong thing. We can definitely move the ship. Oh. No, it's rich Serax is what we kind of want. Rich Serax is the titanium, yeah. Need a lot of titanium. Should be good right here. Oh, did we actually get that? Nice. Nice work. Okay. Chewing this ship to pieces. We are mining these rocks to pieces. Not sure why it had me bounce back like that. Goblin of rocks. It might be that these are a little bit lower level rocks. So we're cutting through them a bit easier. Compared to the stuff we were doing earlier, anyway. I may take a brief pause from like doing this stuff to go run, go grab the transport ship and maybe do a little bit of shipping stuff around, just to get a bit more money in my bank. That way we can kind of sit down and mess around with building up our combat vehicle a little bit. Work on some of the components for it. And while we're doing like transporting stuff around, I can kind of do some work stuff in the background while it's flying through space. Stretch your arms out. Oh, back. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We're doing a little stretching. A little relaxing. I'll say this though, like the storage is gonna go like super fast with mining both the asteroid stuff and harvesting ship materials, but thankfully they're not particularly big. Oh yeah, see, they were only fragments. They're not the what is it? Shards. I think you get shards from the higher level stuff. Higher level salvages, ships and such pieces. I have to look and see what we got. All cargo full, yeah. Okay. Rich Serax is actually nice just because it's got the titanium that we want. So, we might need to do some cargo shipping just to transport my ore around. Although, we might also want to get a bigger ship for that. Save us some time. Cordial. You're friendly with the steel vultures. We don't have the forged folks yet. Mine Bareth. Complete. Mine Rich Serax. Complete. And complete that. Okay. And the parts. We can stick in there. Personal height. Light freighter. And let's switch to this. Or actually, switch to this so that I can put these into cargo. Let's see, we've got, what do we got in materials here? A lot, I think. Yeah. I could just smelt some of this down here. Okay, let's go. Where's our trade hub? I think it's like, there it is. There you is. Alright, we'll go trade real quick. Or see if there's anything worth selling here. Be right back. Oops, sorry. I ended up by the back porch. Means I had to pay the back porch cat tax. Well, I was briefly tied up in petting the gray boy that will not leave once you open the door. He's not. I can't like bring him in and let him stay inside. He can't handle not having the door open very well, especially with the dog around. The dog definitely will spook him, and he will do a very poor job of behaving if liquid alloy might not be bad. Yeah, might not be bad. We can do that. We'll buy. Oh, our volume is 1002. Go with like. We go with like 900 volume. 300 alloy for 900. Okay, so 146. We are. I do write this down just so I can have a good tally of what we're sitting at. All this stuff. Alloy 300 at 487. That way I can. Okay. Now let's go see. And trade network was back here. We'll see if that will sell for more anywhere else. And while that's flying around, we can maybe do a little bit more work stuff. Let's see. I will turn on the semi AFK just because, like, well, I'm not really idle moding it. It's not autopilot. I'm just flying through space at the moment. Let's see. I need to find. Those ones are awful. Oh, those are all awful. I'm looking at tasks, and some of them are just like... Some of them just want, like, 19 different settings, and it is kind of a pain in the ass just to, like, tap through settings. So... I'm looking for where the tasks start that aren't awful. Some of these aren't too bad. I'm just looking to start from the start of this pile. So many. These are not tracked. Let's not do those. Enable dark settings, dark theme, Enable dark. Okay. I think I can do that pretty easy. We'll see. See if this works normally. I do. Theme. Enable dark theme in settings of Zillow. Okay. You will never own a home. Is that dark enough? Mm. Hey. Right, looks like we have docked just in time. Let's look for... wait. Okay. Let me... While I'm looking at that... Go to the trade terminal. Let's see. We got... Alloy. What's alloy selling for here? 544? Down though. Nah. Not here. The other station is right here, so that's not too bad. We can get to there pretty quick. Go there. Oh, I don't even know if I'll be able to... I probably won't be able to complete this task by the time we get there, because it's like 2 systems away. It's pretty quick travel. Okay. That didn't take long. Okay. Just a second while I... This should be... Why is it still on? Right to the photos. Okay. Oh, you're gonna fucking break. You piece of shit. Okay. What do we got? Liquid alloy. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, we saw that. And then we can buy some body armor while we're at it. Can we get 900? 995. Okay. Oh man, there's 48. So 475. There we go. Okay. Bear with me as we... We're 75 at 2113. What? We're here. I will go back to here and see if they have any need for it there. Or I jump back. Junk. This. Oh, that's so awful. Having to like go through all the pictures until you get to the last picture. It's like there could be fucking 50 pictures in this damn house. What? In fact, you'd expect there to be a lot of pictures. Then you have to hope that this thing doesn't break on you when you're in the middle of doing it. Like it likes to do. Is there just a... Let me look and see if there's just a picture area. Might not be. No, that's all like homes similar. Okay. What's to you? To redo this. Fix this still. Okay. Doing some nice chilling in space. I'll try again. Sir. Top result. The fun working with Android software. You broke again, didn't you, you piece of shit? $18 of 39. There's 39 photos to go through. I'm gonna try this one more time. If it breaks again, I'm just gonna tell you to off, because that's just stupid. I need it. The desire for ramen is great. Oh, what is this? No. Could you go back to the search, please? Thank you. Oh, sorry. Dock. Give me just a second to finish this sentence up. Now, trade terminal, body armor. That's not bad. Why not? 13, yeah. Pretty decent price there. Okay. Could also buy some stuff over here. Ooh, Android shells are pretty cheap. What we got 237 at 900. $237 at 900. Okay, let's go. We'll go back through. We'll go back through on the way back to the home system. See what else we can trade out. And maybe we can look at maybe buying a bigger carrier ship. Or, not a bigger freighter, rather. Over here. Oh. 44 pictures. Shitting me. Broke again. I'm done. Thanks. Alright, we are traveling through space, making our way downtown, walking fast. Does this work as listed here? Let's see. Let me look at something real quick. Had to feed my minnows real quick. Wow. weird. Curious if I'll do it this way. Sorry. Try again. Okay. Alright. Not particularly good. We got trade wise. Android shells. I think 70 is not bad. Not like a price on the rise. Might be able to get better. Where? Let's head to the bazaar. I might hop off. I might actually, like, you know, stop the stream. I'll just kind of unpack and stretch, get up away from the computer for a little while. Maybe. Part of me kind of wants to, like, go get something to eat. You get some ramen or something. Something lunch. Nothing too crazy. Table dark tea. docked. Yeah. Terminal. Ooh. Hey, look at that. Not bad. Take it. We will take it. Oh, okay. So we've got some money. Is that the biggest carrier we can get here? Or medium freighter, rather? Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Got some cash money. Go back over to the here. We don't have a shipyard there, though. Oh, right. It's in graveyard. Alright. I think we can get a freighter there. Go check out the shipyard there. We'll see what we can get. I don't know if I want to get a freighter or... ready to some other ship type, maybe? No, that's fine. Easy and smooth enough. Okay. You know, ads in 14. attempt it once, and if it breaks, I submit it and say, hey, that your software is too broken. Where are we at in space? We're heading toward Unity. Still, we just got here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps still. This is very similar to the Eve experience, though. Jumping from space station to space station, or system to system, with a lot of like this kind of like travel across systems. Like, although it was like a lot easier to, like, if your intention was to go from just from like one place to another place, and you just wanted to get you there, like, shuttles were cheap and plentiful and got you there just about as fast as any. And so it was at least quicker if you're trying to get to a certain spot in some station or somewhere. This less so, because it doesn't seem like your motor or your thrusters do anything to your speed. Which, I mean, in in Eve, like, the only things that changed your warp speed were like particular modules you had to like bolt to the ship. And so you could only have so many of them. And then like the ship size determined a lot of that other stuff. So like just the smaller the ship, the easier it was to zip around through space. There were definitely like smaller ships that you could enhance to where they would like turn super fast and be basically like going from, because every time you warped in Eve, when you come out of a gate like that, you are considered stealthed, you are cloaked until you start activating your ship. So as soon as you start to like, you know, turn and move, you become visible. But you could get ships that would align so fast that, like, as they were coming out of cloak, you would already be ready to turn and jump to the next warp. So yeah, if you were wanting to just get you around between places, very easy to do. Let's see. Got the shipyard is what we're looking at. Want a spring for the medium freighter? Yeesh. I need respected to get this. I don't have the money for that anyway. Not bad. As opposed to what we got, which is, I think this is Oslo on Oxlow. Base is 880. This base is 1920. Yeah. No, why not? We got the money. Okay. So materials. Oops. Switch to this ship. See if we can. I think we can sell it. Oh wait, we do want the cargo. Okay. Sold the Robert Denby. You were elusive. We need to move on. Boosters. So the cargo space right now is 1995, and this will bump it up to 2094. Nice. I don't know that we have anything that will go on this. You have some recipes to learn. That's nice. So, a medium salvage grinder. You don't even have. Ooh. Well, yeah, we're gonna learn that. Although it's. I know that's pretty good. I think that's. I'd have to look and see what we actually have on that ship. I mean, it's definitely better than that one. Oh yeah. What do we have on that one actually? Salvage grinder 188. Oh yeah. So I mean, parts upgrade or right there. Okay. Sounds good to me. We'll have to like sit down and work on building some of this stuff out. What is that? Plasma repeater. I don't think we have any. Oh. Yeah. Salvage lasers are small. We're on those. And then If I use another one, it should go up to Mark 6. Oh. Never mind. Weird. I thought that's the way that worked, but... Bonus skill point? Damn! Yes, please. Yes, please. Give me. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I get where I love that. Let's see. So... Do we have any upgrades for our pieces? Probably not. That's those small pieces. Medium scanner. Some of these can probably just be scrapped. They're just too low level for us to use. Let's see. What do we have here? Got new materials. Put on our cargo. Put that down here. What? Oh. What is that? It's a small weapon. Small weapon slot. What do we got? Anything substantial enough to worth putting in there? A railgun? No. In fact, I could probably just strip this off. And the mining. Why not? Okay. Stuff. Over to here. Yep. Even slower in space. Which makes sense. This crest call. Not in the right ship, please. Oh, wait, did I start that task? No. Ooh. I wonder if that's a thing that's probably in like the boosters section. Maybe there's a warp speed increase booster. We'll slowly get there. Slowly get there in our massive boat. My twin is here as well. Although he's apparently got shields on him. Just dump this here. That. Do a little bit of refinery while we're here. Find those. Tungsten. Titanium and platinum? And we'll work on some. What are we gonna do? Make a. Oh, we're just going. Oxide canisters. $15. Those, conduit cell 5. Could be too hard. The problem is, for me anyway, trying to read some of this text, like this blue on this gray background, is kind of a pain. I'm trying to see what that number is. What is that number? So 11. I think that says 11. Okay. Subspatial, substable wiring. So we need 11. Or no, sorry. We need like 9. 8 of those. We should be good there. I'll whip up a salvage grinder and call it. Once I get this done, I will probably take a bit of a break. We'll shut down the stream for a little while, and I don't know. Might take just a break, maybe a little power nap. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I just. Okay, we've got. We do have the faster production skills. We do currently have a lot of points in salvaging. Okay. Just need a couple more. Let me get some more refinery jobs up. Carbon and silicon, that's an absurd amount of carbon that we could be sitting around on. Titanium and platinum, you say? Yeah. We're getting there. 2 more wiring. And we will upgrade our grinding ship to grind even harder. As one does. Okay, looks like we are good there. Let us craft our salvage grinder. We'll see what we get out of it. You could make like 50 of these. So we have a job go at like those materials I'm sure will be used for other things, so might as well have some like raw materials just hanging around ready to be used. We got a couple crystals. The crystals. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, what do we get? Hey, energy and radiation damage resistance. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so should be able to switch to the cookie monster. Swap this out. And we should be able to put this in that slot. Bam. So now our salvaging should be pretty nasty. I don't think we can make any decent small salvaging lasers. On 14. Yeah. Still a little bit behind there. Have any recipes for him? Oh. Nope. Let's see, do we have workshop? Can I... What's that cost to extract a blueprint from it? 75? Yeah. Yes, please. Is that in cargo now? Okay. Salvage laser small. So we are at that. .103 power. So we bumped the level up a little bit. Still not quite there. Oh well. That's pretty much what the like money dump is. That's why I at first I was like, man, trading is broken because you can get tons of money that way. But then, like, well, you can't just like buy super broken stuff. Like, you might luck into some places having a decent item or whatnot, but like if you want to craft yourself or like workshop it and upgrade the stuff you've got, like that it is going to be a money dump. So I can kind of see why maybe it's just like supposed to be kind of broken like that, or not like really broken per se, but like just an easy way to make money. Okay, we've got our trade ship, or sorry, our salvage ship updated a little bit. Well, by that I mean we've built some equipment for it. That was better than what we had anyway. Still not the best. We probably also need to upgrade our modules for our combat ship. Whole kit. Like, let's swap over to it real quick. Switch to ship. We not have missiles here? Did we lose all our... Did we dump through our missiles? Probably. What was I looking at? Yeah, see, like our hull and plating and that kind of stuff is like Mark II, Mark III. It's kind of a little far behind for where we're at currently. Although, like that right there is just an upgrade. Armor plating, Mark 3. Nah. Tractor beam. Not particularly useful to us. That's probably better, just the precision alone. It's probably an upgrade from where we were in general. Engine Mark 3. Or sorry, Mark 4. 86 thrust, 87 thrust, and shield HP is much better for a combat ship. Small plasma repeater. Kind of think maybe that's our best. Yeah, that might be our best small weapon we got. Oh no. We will need missiles and shatter shell clips. Yeah. And missiles. I think that should be fine for now. Okay. But that's some upgrades. We'll tinker with some more of that stuff. I need to like get some more blueprints and unlock some better stuff in general, which we can just kind of do with missions and whatnot. Let me go ahead and save. And I'll go ahead and I'll stop stream for a little while. I might be back in the evening sometime, but we'll see. See how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, what our energy levels are like, you know. Maybe we'll play around some other games and let space do its space thing in the space background. I may also just let it do some stuff in the background while I'm, I don't know, either working on stuff or, I don't know, maybe I don't know. We'll figure something out. But thanks for hanging out and popping in. Thanks again for that donation to the charity. Always good to get some support for that too. I do need to do some like retro stuff this week sometime just to de-rust a little bit for Arcade Pit. And some drawing actually. Bust out the tablet and just do some sketching a little bit. We'll figure some things out. I will catch you all later. Have a good one. Let me look and see if there's anybody around. There might not be at this hour. What is this? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me, sorry, I was just looking to see if there's, I will call it good for now. Later, y'all.